Malia said to Travion, I hope you are taking our money and managing it right, because these last few years we have had finance problems because you have not been smart about our money. You took our money and invested inside some bad restaurants I did not know about at all. We lost a couple of hundreds of thousands of dollars. I went crazy when I saw that, and after that, your ass was almost caught doing some illegal shit. You have to get it together bad. Trevion said, I feel like everybody inside this world is doing wrong, especially in America. Look at the way it started with not but nothing but crime. Malia said that doesn't mean you do the same damn thing. And besides, you are a black young man. You don't have the same privilege as white men. Trevion said, I am from the hood. We get it how we live. Malia said that's the same mentality that's going to make me kill or hurt your ass. Trevion said you would never do that. You love my black ass too much. Malia said, did you pay the girl who did our taxes the other day? Trevion said, for what? She never asked for it. Malia said she told us when we left we had to pay her $900. Trevion said her attitude was bad. She doesn't deserve it. Malia said that's not the way to prosper inside this world. Remember, I pray every day to Jesus Christ, and he doesn't like evil or wrongdoing. You need to know that we are too blessed to be misusing people inside life. It will not make us prosper at all. You know that. Your mother tells you that all the damn time. She is a praying woman. Two, that's the problem with you men. Y'all don't want Jesus Christ inside your life. It makes things easier for you. Trevion said, well, I am not that religious at all. I can tell you that it only holds people back. You are your own God. Malia said, but God is the creator of the world. This is his world, and he does what he wants with it. The doorbell rings. Trevion opened the door. It was his mother, Tasha. He kissed her and said, Mom, I did not know you was coming over here. You should have called. Malia walked out and said, hey, Miss Tasha. Said, hey, baby, you're looking beautiful today. Are you pregnant? Malia said, I can't raise two babies inside this house. They both laughed. Tasha said, well, he is a big baby, but you keep him on the right track for me. Malia said, it's hell. Tasha said, you're right. He has always been very hard-headed as boy. I can tell from the looks on your face he has done some stupid lately. Malia said, well, you can tell these last few years I have been around a little too long because you can read my face too well. Tasha said, what has he done lately? Malia said, well, he was supposed to pay the taxes lately, but he has not yet. Tasha said, come on, Trevion. We all know once the taxes are inside the account, you pay the people. Malia said, I told him, especially with the money we made this year, she saved us a lot of money. Remember, we don't get regular taxes like people who work 9 to 5. Tasha said, right. And don't prosper by doing people wrong in life. Only if the world got it, but it doesn't. That's why people suffer the way they do. Malia said, I will definitely be there. Bright be ripping and people early. Off.
This boy
it's not
needs
what
it.
I
Tasha
stand
said,
for
y'all
at
want
all.
me to cook
We
for
have
y'all?
been too
Trevion said,
fortunate.
hell yeah,
Tasha
do
said,
it
yes,
or go home.
y'all have.
Tasha said, watch your mouth,
and have
boy.
blessed me
Come
along
on, help
the way.
me.
Trevion said, you need to do
pay
right.
the lady her money.
Trevion
said,
you
just
need to do right.
Malia
So
said, good.
a woman
See,
can change
him
your life. That's
they
what
both
we are here
Trevion
for. Always remember that. I know when you was growing up, we did not have much, but you have a woman inside your life now who is helping change you. So do right, son. Trevion said, I try my best. Tasha said, try just do right, boy. You're a grown-ass man. Now be right, or it will be taken from you. I can promise you on that one. Malia said, I am trying my best with him. Tasha said, it takes time. Deep down inside, it's in my young, strong, and handsome black king. And she kissed him on the cheek and said, Pastor Gray wants to see y'all tomorrow at church. Malia said, I will most definitely be there dealing with his son, this son of yours, if needed, as much as help as possible with him. They say it takes a kingdom to raise a child, but it takes a kingdom to raise a man. Tasha said, you telling? Who you telling? That's why I am single now, girl. I may get me a white one next time. They laughed together. Trevion said, now, if I said I wanted a white woman, people would have a problem with that. Malia said, get who you want. If you want a white woman, go get her. We won't cry at all. Tasha said, right, I am all for love. It doesn't matter the color, long as y'all are in it for the right reasons. But you know how those relationships between black men and white women are. Malia said, right, they can be very iffy at times, especially with her family, seeing her with a black man. Those white men don't like it. They don't want to touch them anymore once a black man has had them. Malia said, right. They can be very iffy at times, especially with her family seeing her with a black man. Those white men don't like if they don't want to touch them anymore once a black man has had them. Malia said, right. Malia said, I will definitely be there bright and early. This boy needs it. Tasha said, y'all want me to cook for y'all? Trevion said, hell yeah, do it or go home. Tasha said, watch your mouth, boy. Come on, help me cook or pay that lady her money. Trevion said, just do it. Malia said, good. See, we teaching him right. They both laughed. Trevion rolled his eyes.